smoke ring. That's quite good, if you saw it. So, welcome to the Bog. Is this now, what, 4th or 5th week? I think it's our 4th, I think. I don't know. But, welcome. Some things have changed around here. Strange. Yes, so hi, and you can see me this week, which is quite good, because for those of you who watched last week will have noticed that we filmed it by candlelight, and apparently there was some issues and you couldn't see my face, which, let's be honest about it, isn't the world's biggest tragedy. Yeah, so we move on to this week. I couldn't post about it last week because last week's one when I was in the bath was filmed a few weeks ago. And did anyone see the VMA Awards? They were so good. Actually quite entertaining this year because Russell Brand did it last year, for those of you who know, and it wasn't all that good. I actually got quite bored last year, even though that Kanye West and that whole thing happened. I was quite bored watching it. So, yeah, this week, and they had Cher on it as well. Oh, so happy about Cher. She was just amazing. She came out in this outfit. It was the outfit that I saw her in when she did the farewell tour and she came over to Manchester. And, you know, people were putting on Twitter saying, oh, her face is frozen and all this sort of stuff. It's like, Cher's just amazing. You won't get better than Cher, like, ever. It's just so good. And so, yeah, apparently Cher's coming back, but we don't know how true this is yet, but we will see. Because Cher still can sing despite what you say, and Lady Gaga is only keeping the gays warm until Cher is back. So that's just to let you know that whole situation. I'm going to put this in the bog. Working toilet, you'll notice. Yes, and last week I also think, on one of the weeks, I missed off doing one of the flushes on the thing, so this is for last week, or maybe the week before that, or one of them. So that's just great. This week I move on to something which I have done for years now, and it is to keep a notebook. I'm one of them people, I can't go into Asda or like Partners, but it's now Redmond's or something like that. But I can't go in there and not come out with one of these and a new packet of pens and everything. I feel really happy and be like, oh, I'm going to go home and doodle. I get really, really excited. So I decided ages ago in 2009, so last year, this is over a year old, that's quite disturbing, to keep like a notebook and like a little scrapbook so I could remind myself of things. I have the most random of things in here. I have the whole thing about the Peking duck thing I had, the packet of mints that I'd had, the cigarettes that I smoke and still smoke, just everything. There's loads of stuff in here. Even a bag from a website that I found. And I ordered the sweets off this website and it was so good. It's a website and it's full of like really, really retro sweets. Absolutely amazing website, and I've ordered off them before, so you can be sure they are trustworthy. And I really swear down they are. And I'll put the link underneath so you can go onto the website and have a look around for yourself. It is just the best website for those of you who remember sweets, but you can't find them in most places these days. Oh, spearmint shoes. Do you remember how good they were, spearmint shoes? Oh my god, they're the best things ever. And I apologise for the nakedness this week, but one of the buttons broke, so it's not going well. The thing I wanted to know for this week's blog is, firstly, have you kept one of these notebooks? And if you have, post a video response and let us all be nosy into what exactly is within your notebook. I only have the 15 minutes to ramble on in this blog now, and it, by the way, well done YouTube for taking it up to 15 minutes. It's such a pain trying to keep it down to 10. And yeah, so I had I was keeping this going for quite some time, this whole notebook thing, and then I just didn't write in it for ages. I never got around to writing it again until like I've come to doing this. Maybe I might keep these notes in here because there's still something I've done, aren't they? I don't know, maybe. You'll find out. So, yeah, post a video response of your notebook, go through it all, let us know what you're up to in your life and what you have been up to, and we will all be happy. Second of all, I also want to know, do you know any really, really random facts? There are some really, really random facts out there, by the way. And I went on and had a look into this because I'm one of them people, I remember all these random facts until someone comes up to me and says like, tell me a random fact, and I'll just be like, don't know. I was, when was it now? I think it's towards the beginning of this year. I went and got my hair dyed blonde and purple. It is really, really good as well. I absolutely loved that picture. The whole like time that I had it done, it was really, really good. But like got it back to its natural state that it is at the moment. And yeah, so I was in the hairdressers and the woman said to me, you know, do you know any random facts? And I was like, well, I know loads, I can't think of any. And then she came out to me, she didn't come out to me, she wasn't that sort of hairdresser, I don't think, but I don't know. Anyway, so she was saying that your nails on your hands and your toes are made of the same thing that your hair is made of. Really, really random fact, but these are obviously just tightly compact thing. So that was really, really random, and that inspired me to do this blog because I do still need inspiration, people. I'm dying here. Oh, by the way, if there's any suicide bombers watching this, then you please wait until the end of the video because I'm kind of okay just bombing on the video by myself. So, I know it's really, really bad. I got it off another video and it's shameful. So, I went on to Dyson.net, really, really good website, and they are just full of like these really, really random facts, but they call them interesting facts. There's loads of pictures on there, loads, just everything, loads and loads of really, really cool stuff. So have a look on there. I'll post the link underneath so you can have a look. One of them is, if you yelled at the top of your voice for 8 years, 7 months and 6 days, you will have produced enough energy to heat up a cup of tea or coffee. Now, I don't know about you, but as interesting as that fact is, I'd actually prefer just to have a coffee machine where you can just press the button and it comes out. I kind of can't be bothered shouting that much. Second interesting fact on there, if you farted for 6 years and 9 months, you would have produced enough gas to create the energy of an atom bomb. The only problem I have with that is the smell. Because I know plenty of people who can create like the destruction of an atom bomb within about 2 seconds, and that's just by doing an SVD, and you know who you are because I'm going to send this video to you and you know your fart smell and you just, it's shameful. I have to get out the car when some of these people fart because it kind of knocks me sick. I find farts really, really, really funny, and like I don't know why I find them really funny, but they actually disgust me at the same time as well because I'm thinking I'm breathing in air that's been up your bum. I'm just not too happy about smelling that. So yeah, another random fact that's on there is that a pig's orgasm can last for 30 minutes, right? When I get reincarnated karma, I hope you're listening to this, I want to be a fucking pig, right? I might get told I live like one at the moment. This is only practice. I want to have the 30-minute orgasm, you know what I mean? Banging your head against the wall loses you 150 calories. So if you ever get stressed out, go and twat your head against the wall. No one will care, you're losing weight, okay? Maybe Vanessa Feltz can take a hint off that. Humans and dolphins are the only things on Earth to have sex for pleasure. And this kind of brings an end to a debate that I was having with some people because there's this whole thing about people having sex for pleasure, and there's nothing else that has sex for pleasure, and it's like, well, proven, it's on the internet, and I believe everything on the internet if it's all true. Okay, the strongest muscle in the human body is the tongue, and that is still true even if you are one of these weightlifting people who's like built like a brick shithouse, like out here, just humongous people. If you're one of them people, the strongest muscle in your body is still your tongue. Yeah. So, be told, people. This is one I'm not too sure about. Right-handed people live 9 years longer than people who write with their left hand. So I don't know. Sort of not too sure about that one. But that's all I wrote down at the time, because my friend Sean, who has now gone to university, she went today, I presume hungover. I don't know, I haven't actually spoken to her yet, but I presume she's gone in hungover. Yeah, because she had a night out last night, and I couldn't go because I was working, and you'll see the videos, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, so Sean has gone to university, but a few weeks ago she went down to Birmingham to go visit some friends and family, and brought me back from Cadbury World this massive pen, and I was trying to write this all down at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so it kind of, I just about read it, okay? And yes, for those of you who are watching on YouTube on the Fanny LaRue channel, keep watching, because there are going to be videos coming up within the next couple of minutes of me and Stevie, because after, what was it now, about what, maybe 3 months, 2 months, something, off the stage, we eventually got back on last night, and we just had an absolute ball. It was brilliant. So there are some videos coming on the way for that in a couple of minutes. And if you're watching on my Facebook, they'll probably be posted to my profile on Facebook, so get onto that. And also there's a link underneath as well for the fan page of the Bog blog under here. Put that down there. So become a fan, like us, yay! Bog blog, fun time, fun time. Great. So that is it for this Bog blog. I shall now be off, and with that I have to do my fancy ending, which apparently people are now well aware of, that I actually do this at the end of the video, and that's why some people watch. You know, that's kind of sad. It's even nearly as sad as me making these. End. You're such a con.